Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be talking about Davido, Chioma, and the whole 30 billion gang. Recently Davido came out to say Chioma, his fiance, tested positive for corona, and he put out a statement on Instagram. I'm going to read the statement to you guys. Hello everyone. I came back recently from America after postponing my tour. My fiance Chioma also came back from London recently with our baby. We had no symptoms and still both feel perfectly fine, but because of our recent travel history, we decided to take ourselves and all close associates we've come into recent contact with for the coronavirus test on the 25th of March. Unfortunately, my fiance's results came back positive, while all 31 others tested have come back negative, including our baby. We are, however, doing perfectly fine, and she is even still yet to show any symptoms whatsoever. She is now being quarantined, and I've also gone into full self isolation for the minimum 14 days. I want to use this opportunity to thank you all for your endless love and prayers in advance and urge everyone to please stay at home as we control the spread of this virus. Together we can beat this. Love, Davido. Now, it's so sad to hear this from Davido, and I feel very, very bad for Chioma. I think she will beat this, and I hope she does. It's not a terminal virus, so I hope she's gonna be okay. And I'm glad to know that their baby is fine. Moving on, I would like to talk about the fact that Davido, when this whole virus thing came out, Davido went to Atlanta on the 25th of on the 13th of March, around that time. And he was just chilling. He went to Atlanta. He postponed his tour, but he was still having fun with his friends, going out in Atlanta. Then a couple of days later, he came back to Nigeria. And as soon as he did that, he went to Oyo State to visit his uncles, and he did a little bit of political trips. And Chioma at that time was already in Nigeria with their baby Ifeanyi. So she came back from London herself, and they all met up in Nigeria. And recently, just a couple of days ago to be exact, um, Shoma and Davido were seen at Mayor Kun's house with a whole bunch of other people, and they were kind of like playfully touching each other, nothing too serious. But the crazy thing is that at that particular time, Choma was already tested positive. They didn't know, but she was already tested positive for the coronavirus. So the situation right now is, how many people did she come into contact with? And did she get it in London or did she get it in Nigeria? A lot of people are speculating that she probably got it in Nigeria, to be honest with you, but we don't know for sure. Now, Davido said all 31 members of his squad and his close associates went to take the test, and they all tested negative. But apart from those 31 people, Davido was also seen with a whole bunch of other people. So his associates also brought in close associates. So there were more than 31 people that came into contact with Choma, and there were more than 31 people that came into contact with everybody around that area. Because even when Davido came back, he was seen going to a club, he was seen going out to different places. He wasn't isolated. Chioma too wasn't isolated. And I just hope that not a lot of people have, contacted this from Chioma. And it's a shame that this is happening. I really hope that we can just come together and just beat this. But I really like to hammer on the fact that I think Nigerian celebrities aren't really taking this serious. I'll use the example of the ANVCA. That time, the virus wasn't really heavy in Nigeria, but we knew about it, and everybody knew that it was spreading rampantly. But the ANVCA still held, and people still went out. A lot of celebrities attended the ANVCA, and we know for a fact now that a known patient that has the virus was at the AMVCA. And after the award show came out, most of the people that were there were going out about their normal business because they didn't know that someone was there that had the disease. So it's so sad that Nigerian celebrities didn't really, they were kind of like ignorant on this whole situation. People have been going out, people have not been taking precautions, and people have not been taking it seriously in general, you know. And it's a shame that, Shoma just had a newborn. She just had Ifeanyi. And right now she's probably not going to be able to, hold her baby or be around her baby because she's scared of infecting him. You know what I mean? Imagine how you feel as a newborn woman having a child and now having to fight this disease or this virus. My heart goes out to Chioma, and hopefully she has a good immune system, and hopefully she recovers. I'm sure that she has the best healthcare, definitely the best healthcare. And I hope she does better, you know. And it's good to hear that Ifeanyi didn't test positive. That's great news. But it's very unfortunate. Shoma is a really sweet girl, and she just minds her business, and she's unproblematic. It's a shame that this is happening to her. I also used to wonder, why is it that Davido used to have so many people around her. I felt like when she had her baby, she would have her own apartment, because Davido was kind of like a guy that goes around with a lot of people. That's just in his nature. And sometimes when you see Chioma in the video, she's kind of like uncomfortable because the house is full of guys, you know, and different things, and smoking and drinking and noise. So, she takes a lot in that she doesn't really have to. But, you know, I think she's going to beat this. I think she's going to be fine. And we're praying for her. We're praying for her. We're praying for Davido as well, because I know this is a difficult time, a very, very difficult time. And we need to be very, very careful. I'm glad he postponed his tour. He said he's going on a 14-day lockdown, which hopefully he will, and he will abide by that. And, we'll keep getting posted about this, you know. I also want to move on and talk about the fact that the Nigerian government isn't really helping the situation. And when I mean not helping, is we are in quarantine right now and we are not allowed to work. But right now, at this point in time, the typical Nigerian person, how are they going to feed their families? How are they going to put water, get water, have light, have a roof over their heads, have food? You know what I mean? Because some people can't even afford to be in quarantine. They make their daily bread by going out, by going to the market, by selling pepper, by selling plantain. That's a typical Nigerian person. So this whole quarantine is going to take a toll on the lower class in Nigeria, on the middle class, on the people that don't really have a lot, you know. And it's a shame that right now there isn't any money being given to people that need it. Like in America right now, we heard that Trump is giving out 1,100 to help, because of the whole Corona stuff. But in Nigeria, we're getting nothing, nothing, absolutely nothing. So how are people going to survive? That's another thing I feel like we really need to concentrate on. And today, Femi Otedola also announced that he was going to give out 1 billion naira to help fight the coronavirus and help tackle it. But which is great. Round of applause to Femi Otedola on that. But let's be logical here. Wouldn't it be better for him to create food packages when people are hungry right now? Create boxes where you see sanitizers, where you see face masks, where you see juice, where you see food that you can give people in boxes. Because let's be honest, if you think you give the Nigerian government 1 billion naira, do you really think they're going to use it to fight Corona? We're not sure. It's not really going to get to the people that need it. So it will be more efficient if Otedola can use that to, donate a hospital to help the doctors that are trying to fight this, instead of giving the Nigerian government raw cash. You know what I mean? And a lot of people are also saying that, okay, this is going to include tax breaks, because this money he's donating, he can ask for a tax break right now, a tax layoff. So that's another angle, because a lot of people are very skeptical. The last time he donated it to his daughter's foundation. So is this going to be one of those donations again? But, it's a start. It's a start. So, I hope it gets to the people that really needs it. And a Chinese billionaire also donated face masks, gears, corona kits to Nigeria, to Africa in general. It landed in Nigeria, I think, yesterday, and that's going to help as well. So, yeah, guys, I hope you're taking this stuff seriously. Everybody's getting hit, the rich, the poor, the average. Nobody's immune to this. Don't play into the narrative that black people cannot have it or African people cannot have it. Don't play into that. Make sure you stay safe. Make sure you stay indoors and be careful who you come into contact with, because you never know. You know what I mean? You never know. We're praying for Chioma. We're hoping she recovers, and we're hoping that it doesn't get worse. You know what I mean? That's all we can do right now. I want to applaud Davido for coming out to say this, because a lot of people, a lot of Nigerian people might not want to say it. A lot of rich people might have tested positive and they would never have told us anything. You know what I mean? A good example will be the chief of staff that just came out and he was tested positive. You know, Atiku's son was tested positive, and he was seen going out to clubs after he came back. He went to the Central Mosque in Abuja. He went to a play lounge in Abuja as well, in Wuse. And that play lounge right now is on complete shutdown because Atiku's son tested positive. So imagine who Atiku's son will have come into contact with. It's just layers upon layers upon layers. But, you know, Chioma is kind of like the first Nigerian celebrity to have been tested positive for corona. So hopefully this will make people understand that this is real. This is real. Let's take it seriously. But anyways, guys, let's continue to pray for Chioma, because she is an unproblematic queen and we love her. And let's continue to pray for, Davido's family, because this is a difficult time. You know what I mean? This is his fiance who has a baby. So anyways, guys, thank you for watching this video to the end. Make sure you like, subscribe to this video. Share this video if you can. You can drop a comment section to tell me what you think about this story. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.